Oh, what a glorious morning to be out on my sport glide, just riding through the... Oh, wait a minute, what's this? I'm on a street bob. What the hell's going on?
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf on a very damp morning. Yeah, I'm back on this street bob. I've just taken my bike, the Sport Glide, down to the Harley dealer for its first service, and they've given me this to go home on. So I thought I'd give it a little bit of a spin. Anyway, so I'm not on my bike, I'm on this bike. I'm going to have a bit of fun. Follow me along.
Right, on some back roads here. Let's go and give this a go. When I popped into the dealer this morning to take my bike in for a service, I actually got there earlier than I should have been, but you know, I thought, well, I'll just hang around outside. But to my surprise, they were already there. They were already getting their bikes out and, you know, getting set up for the day. And I was expecting them to be right, okay, well, we can't serve you now because we're not officially open. But I've got to say, they were all really good. They said, okay, well, the service guys aren't in, but we'll sort you out right now. And they they said, okay, you're already booked in with a bike, a courtesy bike to get you home. So we've got this street bob for you. And yeah, we know about the price matching on your service quote. It just went like clockwork this morning. I was really surprised. Anyway, so I was expecting a little bit of haggling this morning, but no, all good. Anyway, so on the Sport Glide I am, and what a brilliant bike this is. I always said, I think somebody asked me once in the comments, one of the other videos, which is your best Softail. I can't remember my exact reply, but to this word where I said it depends what you want to do with it. I said the best riding one, I always thought that the Street Bob was the best riding one because it's light and nimble. One for overall kind of looks, I thought the Softail Slim was really great, but as an overall package, that's why I went for the Sport Glide. It's as simple as that, really. But this bike is fantastic. It really is. It's very light on the gear changes, very light in the handling. Love it. Yeah, so it's but I already notice the reason why I didn't go for this, and it's not the riding position, it's how comfortable I get on it after a few months, because I do a lot of miles. I just don't think this bike is suited for a long distance rider, or when I say long distance rider, somebody who does a fair few miles, let's put it that way. If you just hop into the local cafe, or the once a week, or go into a bike night somewhere once in a blue moon, fine, no problem at all. It's perfect actually for that. But anything more than that, anything more regular, I think the comfort level won't be there really. But anyway, that's just me. But there you go, spin up the back wheel as well. There we go. That was easy to do, my God. Yeah, the roads are a bit damp here as well. Woohoo! Right, anyway, so literally I'm just going to head back to where I came from. Yeah, so I was kind of expecting the Harley dealership to be a bit of a pain in the arse this morning. I've got to say, I don't know why. I mean, I don't have any prejudice against them, and I'm not into going to extremes when I give opinions about people. I'm not really polarized, so I never really slate people off or slate companies off, and I never really heap high praise on them either. But I've got to say, the Harley dealership which I go to, and I'm debating whether I should name them because I don't usually do that kind of thing, but they are very, so far from the sales point of view, all the way through the servicing, yeah, there's a bit of confusion on the pricing and everything, but so far they've been absolutely top notch, which is a bit odd. Well, there we go, you know, which I've heard, you know, different things from different people, and they own other dealerships, and it's weird that other dealerships that this company own, they're not as great, let's put it that way, which is a bit odd, isn't it? You know, from one dealership to the next, who are all owned by the same company. But there you go. Anyway, so high praise indeed so far for the Harley dealership. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about them. Let's just talk about this bike, because it's still, I tell you what, you know, I did a video a few weeks ago, whatever, no, not a few weeks ago, a week or so ago, about having a faster engine. And I tell you what, this feels like having a faster engine, breaking in at the bike and having a faster engine. It feels looser. And it's weird, you know, how this happens. I'm convinced, as I said back in the day, you know, when you open up an engine during the braking phase, a lot more than you normally would, well, not a lot more, but a little bit more than you normally would in the running process, you get a faster running engine, you get a smoother, a faster accelerating, faster revving engine. And this seems to have it. And it's weird, really. But oh, look at this. I mean, look, feel this. Whoa, beauty, beauty. Well, I tell you what, although it's light, very light, and the steering and everything like that, it's actually very planted as well, this bike. Woohoo! Very nice. Well, that'll blow the morning cobwebs away, wouldn't it? Jeez. Right, which way should I go? That way or that way? I'll go this way. I kind of, actually, because I've been gassing so much, kind of lost track of where I'm going. Alright, okay, let's just go this way. Woohoo! I gotta say, this area is some of my favourite riding locally. If I've ever got a bit of a few 5 minutes to spare, I do kind of head off this way. I should go that way or that way? Do you know, I'm gonna get this way. Oh yeah. Nice. I will say the Softail Slim, when I rode that in the wet, because that was in the wet, that did seem to hold the road better, and the rear tyre seemed to stick better. This tyre on here, I'll have to check out what it is actually. I'm assuming it's a Scorcher tyre. It does seem to want to spin out a little bit. I can feel it losing traction as I'm you know, opening up a little bit. The roads are really greasy, I'll give it that, so you know. Oh yeah. Well, so that's it really. I said I'd give you kind of a step-by-step process of what's going on with the servicing on the Sport Glide. So that's where I'm at right now. You know, I've taken it down to the dealer. They've price matched everything. They've been really good in their customer care so far. I don't know, maybe I've just got a mean face and they seem to be wanna help me out, I don't know. But anyway, they're so far top notch from there, and this has been a top notch ride on this street, Bob. Really good. And as I say, fantastic bike. I think if you really want to do some shorter distances and have a bit of fun, a bit of hooligan fun with this. Right, I'm gonna head back now. Oh, there's a diversion there. I don't want to do that diversion. I'll go this way. Right, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the ride at least. You know, if you ever want to find out about the roads that I'm riding, well then drop me a line on the emails and I'll let you know. Okay, and well, check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. That's where probably the best place to contact me, really, because all the emails are directly sent to my laptop, and I monitor those all the time. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, that would be really great. Really good. As I say, I still have a couple of rides I'm trying to organise. I'm still trying to work out the best way to do live updating, and I think until I get, and I want to do it on YouTube, so until I get 1,000 subscribers so I can get this live updating from my phone, live streaming from my phone, I think I may have to wait until that, but I don't know, I'll see. I may just not even document it and just go and do it. Right, anyway, catch you on the next video, whenever that is. I've been rambling for way too long already. Ta-da now.